The government has made it about guns now. Now we're violent, gun-toting criminals. And that's not the way it started out. And that's not the way it's supposed to finish. That's not the way it goes. So we're going to pull out peacefully. And we're going to keep this about love and honor. So let's spend a couple days and relax and chill out. Get this place cleaned up nice and neat. We got lots of food. Don't worry about eating.
Danny Bulford was a former RCMP sniper supervisor that was regularly tasked with protection of the Prime Minister. Today, on February 14th, we received information from multiple believed reliable sources that firearms may be planted in Ottawa, specifically around the Freedom Convoy, to discredit the protest and to use as a pretext to forcibly remove peaceful protesters. Due to the nature of this information, we felt it prudent to notify the public in the interest of their safety.
Acting to neutralize a small, potentially violent faction inside this larger protest. What they found disturbing. Long guns, handguns, body armor, and ammunition. At least 12 people arrested, charges of attempted murder pending.
This is Marcel Irnie with Irnieracing News. It is February 15th, 2022, now almost 1 a.m. reporting here from the West. So the police have put a bunch of guns, ammunition, bulletproof vests on the table and took a picture of it, claiming that there was an insurrection inside the Freedom Convoy that will enact violence sooner than later. So essentially, if anyone knows strategies of modern warfare and information wars, false flag gun planting is 101 on that sentiment. All the countries have done, you put guns in a room, make a whole bunch of arrests, make a big show, and so this is exactly what I believe is happening right now with the Coutts. Now, there is no video footage from Coutts, and I have a lot of guys sending me footage there, and they're filming all the time. There's zero footage of police actually entering anyone's vehicle to do illegal searches. You would need a warrant to search people's vehicles and RVs, and nobody's letting the police in their RV. They're not there just sitting there, hey, come look at my RV. So, number two, the police showed a little bit of footage as they're walking in the night, and then all of a sudden a table full of guns in the daylight, inside the station or wherever they took the photo. So there's no footage of police actually going in between into the Coutts Freedom Convoy and searching vehicles or searching anything. And the police, if they had that footage of them searching and then finding this magic box of weapons, they would publish that to make their story more credible. The organizers, due to this false flag, feel that they should pull out, and they're pulling out tomorrow. I'm going to show you a speech done by one of the organizers.
We've never been here, and let's keep fighting. We'll find other ways. There's going to be other ways. We've had a huge success here. Look at what the world has started. Look at what everything's happened. We haven't failed. It's not a lost cause. We sent a message, and the message, things are happening worldwide, and so don't feel like we've lost. We've made a huge impact. Did we get everything we want? No, but it'll come. It'll come as long as we stay united and keep on fighting, keep talking to the politicians, and stay united. That's what's going to keep this going. Other than that, there's not a whole lot more we can do here. Right now, we're able to leave peacefully. What will happen? Obviously, we all know the police have been here. They've got your license plates. Who knows? We don't know what will happen, but we know that if we leave peacefully, they're going to deal with us peacefully. That I 100% believe. For the rest, cleaning up, that kind of stuff, we're going to try and get some plans through tonight on the donations. We don't want anything going to waste. We don't want a mess left here. None of that. So we've got some ideas on how to best do it, but we need a little more communication. Everything went so fast this morning. So not sure what else to say. I'm just proud of all of you guys for coming out and standing up, and just be proud of yourselves. This is history. We have made history.
Amen.
We're not in a hurry to get out of here, guys. A couple of guys, let's have some people stick around, help us clean this place up, because it's going to take a while to dismantle fences and stuff that we built. So, the government has made it about guns now. Now we're violent, gun-toting criminals. And that's not the way it started out. And that's not the way it's supposed to finish. That's not the way it goes. So we're going to pull out peacefully. And we're going to keep this about love and honor. So let's spend a couple days and relax and chill out. Get this place cleaned up nice and neat. We got lots of food. Don't worry about eating or feeding. Keeping your get cars running. The police are probably going to pull out and leave us alone. Not that they were causing us any distress at all. But let's just take it easy, guys, and peacefully retreat, I guess, from this part of the situation, and we'll continue on with our battle somehow.
Thank you guys very much. Thank you.
If you'd all please join me in a prayer, please. Dear Father, who art in heaven, we thank you. And we ask now that your will would be done in this situation, and that you would have a hedge of protection over every single one of these freedom fighters here, and especially as well over the hearts and minds of the police officers here as well. And I just pray that your will would be done and not our own, and we trust and we give you all the honor and the glory forever and ever. Amen. I'd ask you now if you could please join me in a huge round of applause for the men and women in blue.
Thank you.
And I'd like you to join me in singing "O Canada." And out there, we're going to go out front, we're going to shake the hands of the red, the white, which is us, with the blue, and we're going to sing "O Canada."
And we're going to invite them for supper as well. You guys come on over and have some supper with us.
All right, so
You've been
please,
smelling the food for
please-
way too long.
please join us out there together in a round of "O Canada."
And for other news, if you didn't know, just yesterday or the day before that, there's footage of excavator, or one excavator of multiples, that was sabotaged by the police.
So they've cut this main battery cable.
Yep.
They cut this negative battery cable almost all the way through. They cut the cables on the solenoids. These would be start solenoids. And probably a glow plug solenoids. And then this control box, they've cut all the wires in it.
They took the fuel lines off. They sprayed foamed them shut.
Yeah.
There's a filter missing over there. And they've cut all the wires off the solenoids there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then on the other side here.
Oh, yeah.
You see the foam there, yeah. Foam. Yeah, filters are missing and they're foamed shut.
A few of the boys have brought out some equipment here and they parked it on private land with permission from the owner to park it here. RCMP, they had it parked in view of within view of the highway. RCMP requested that it be moved out of view of the highway, so we've obliged them. After it was moved here, somebody sabotaged the equipment.
Hey there.
Sid, it's George 7 calling you back.
Yep, thank you.
So I can confirm that we disabled three excavators.
Yep.
To prevent the equipment from being used in the illegal activity of the blockade.
Was there an expectation there as to how they were going to be used?
I'm not sure. I've got the answer for you. I'm not sure what other questions you might have relative to that. I wasn't part of that planning or the execution of that, so I don't think I can comment any further than that.
Completely disabling these excavators. And of course, the police said when these people leave from Coutts, they're not going to hassle them or anything. But I already got reports from Calgary. Everyone involved with their vehicles' license plates, or if you're in the scene of the Calgary, you are getting tickets, and like 4 tickets So everyone's license plate is getting hassled after the fact. The police are doing whatever they can to make your life difficult. To scare other people from doing the same thing. They're trying to make a stand. Do not park at the border. You're going to get all these issues. And of course, in Ottawa, Daniel Bulford is reporting about stolen guns.
Today, on February 14th, we received information from multiple believed reliable sources that firearms may be planted in Ottawa, specifically around the Freedom Convoy, to discredit the protest and to use as a pretext to forcibly remove peaceful protesters. Due to the nature of this information, we felt it prudent to notify the public in the interest of their safety. This private intelligence correlates with the approximately 2,000 firearms stolen in Peterborough, Ontario on Sunday morning, February 13th. Our sources have notified us that these weapons may be planted by nefarious elements, and at this point, we have no further knowledge about who is behind this act of sabotage. As soon as we received this information, we notified the appropriate authorities with whom we are collaborating, including the Ottawa Police Service, the Ontario Provincial Police, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, and the Parliamentary Protective Service. We implore any of our demonstrators, if any activity is suspicious, please call 911 immediately. Many of us have left our homes to come here to demonstrate peacefully. We are all pleading with the police. Do not act indiscriminately. We are calling on all scrupulous journalists. Please turn your investigative talents to this matter. We expressly affirm the principle that change can only occur within the democratic process. We have never, nor do we ever intend, to step outside of this democratic process. Public and police safety remains our paramount concern. Thank you.
And of course, where these guns end up, the police put them on pictures. So let's get to the video footage.
Heavy police presence here, and for now there's still a blockade here, but news late tonight that could change as early as tomorrow morning. After weeks of waiting, Mounties in Coutts moved in overnight, acting to neutralize a small, potentially violent faction inside this larger protest. What they found, disturbing. Long guns, handguns, body armor, and ammunition. At least 12 people arrested, charges of attempted murder pending, troubling signs for police.
The escalation of violence towards the members, including having someone break one of our checkpoints this afternoon and just about hit one of our members on the road. So we certainly have concerns about how this has developed.
You've sent your message. We encourage people to continue to express their views in a lawful and peaceful way.
The organizers see that there are elements there that they did not know were there. They don't have the control that they thought. So it is my understanding now that they are negotiating with the RCMP to hopefully end the blockade.
And we want everybody to remember that we came here peacefully and we will leave peacefully.
Aaron, why are protesters saying that they're planning to leave tomorrow?
Well, Ian, it's pretty simple. They say their peaceful protest was infiltrated by extreme elements. So 2 weeks and 2 days after this blockade began, it could all be coming to an end in just a few hours.